Back to WITN Endzone. More conference leads on the line this week. West Craven looking fierce in search of another conference title. Southwest Edgecombe unbeaten with them in the conference. They had a bye, so they were watching the Eagles hosting Farmville Central, who was hoping to throw a wrench in the standings with one-loss teams. West Craven leading 8-7 at the half. Third quarter we go. Quarterback DJ Davis keeps it and bullies his way into the end zone for 6. The Eagles were doing their thing. They would shut the door in the Jaguars' face late in the fourth quarter. Shelby Cherry Jr. displaying his vision, running in for the touchdown. West Craven wins 20-6, and their win streak is now 3 in a row. Staying in the 2A Eastern Plains, Aiden Grifton on the road at North Pitt. Right before the half, Jerron Clemens, the guy for the Panthers, sneaking his way into the end zone, but they would trail 14-17 later in the third quarter. Check out this Panthers fullback, Xavier Maldonado. Nice stiff arm, and he gets free and takes it all the way to the house. He cannot be stopped, and just like that, North Pitt grabs the 20-17 lead. North Pitt would improve to 4-3 in the end, 36-30 over Aiden Grifton. A nice win for the home team on a big night for them. In East Central, undefeated and 2A defending state champ East Duplin showing off a little bit with the mascot. They were at North Lenoir. Starting fullback Sean Davis takes it left side. He's been doing that all season. Finds the end zone for 6. Then an unbelievable grab by Malachi Ramsey. Gets some separation and a nice play for the Hawks. Breaks some tackles and picks up the first down. They would get the ball back though. Sean Davis, and that's what he does, folks. This kid is special. Believe he's only a sophomore. Big gainer there, and Elam Moore would break free and score the touchdown. East Duplin wins 42-0, and they are still undefeated. James Keenan on the road over in Kinston nearby. Homecoming there as they were having some fun. Unbelievable grab gets us going for the home team. Jeremiah Hart picking up the first down after getting 2 feet down. Hart was not done there. He takes the pitch here, and he breaks tackles all over the field before finally being taken down in the red zone. That drive, 4th and goal, a little bit later on. It'd be Hall for James Keenan getting an interception. A nice pick there. Josh Mitchell had a huge run a short time later, breaks some tackles through the gut. James Keenan did do a ton of scoring in this game. They won 49-26 in the end. A big win on the road for the Tigers. First place on the line in the 1A Four Rivers Conference as unbeaten Perquimans and Tarboro met in Viking land, and this game got out of hand quick. The Vikings running back McDowell Moore getting in for 6. You got to trust us. He's in that pile somewhere. They act like they've been there before because they have. It was already 14-0. Then just before the end of the first quarter, Mason Satterfield, he's taken off, and you know he's going to the house. Off he goes, 27-0. Vikings snap Perquimans' undefeated season, keep their own streak alive with a final score of 42-6, a big win for Tarboro. The anchor on the line in Beaufort County, Southside hosted Northside this year. In the first quarter, we'll pick it up. Northside with the ball thrown to Holden Boykin near the end zone, and he goes in for the first score. It was 6-0 for the visitors. Still in the first quarter, this time Southside ball, Luke Bullock connects with Taquan Moore, and he goes in for the score, and it was a 6-6 game. Back and forth they go. Another Northside touchdown. Jamie Corprew, he knows how to do this. Oh, look at him break the tackle and in for the score, 14-6. Northside claims the anchor this year with a score of 34-12. A little bit further up north in Martin County, Washington County traveled over to face the Martin Co-op, looking for their first conference win. Little less than 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Washington County with the ball, and Christian Phelps scrambles. He throws to Avion Downing, and he gets the touchdown. It was 28-14 Washington County. Third quarter, Amari Chesson is going to take it all the way down the field and puts him in good field position. That set up Chesson again taking it. He would take it into the end zone to make it 34-14 Washington County in the game. Now something happened after our shooter left because it went crazy, and Martin came back and won this game 35-34 in the end. Little 8-man action. Defending state champ Parrott Academy faced off with state runner-up from last year, John Paul II in Greenville. Patriots would start the scoring, a good drive, and Jalen Solomon gets the edge from about 10 yards out. It was 8-0 APA. The Saints answered with a long touchdown run for Kevion Moore as they would scramble to take the lead by a score at the half. This one tied to the final seconds. Parrott blocked a field goal as time expired and took it back for the winning score. They won 42-35. A big one in the Big East 2A, 3A. Nash Central faced undefeated Northern Nash. Knights were down 10, came charging back. Elijah Pitt up to Randall King. The kid is just special. Gets the grab, and that set up this drive for a few plays later. It was Daiwan Mitchell finishing it off. The Knights would go up 2 scores. Central Nash would respond, though. They were hanging tough tonight. Were the Bulldogs. James Rogers would get the ball here, and he's going to stretch it out. Bulldogs would make it a 1-score game, but King, he's been too much to handle for a lot of teams, and he was doing it again tonight. He gets to do a little dancing here in a moment after we say hi to the fans. Northern Nash, big comeback win tonight, 49-26, their final score. We'll take a look at our plays of the week when WITN Endzone continues after this.